Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to .hack Mutation. I have a confession to make. So I was thinking a little bit about just the plot of this game and what goes on, and then also the fact that I think the soft level cap for Episode 2, or Volume 2 Mutation, the one we're playing right now, is level 50, and we're almost at 50, and I think we're like right at the end of this game. So I was starting to do a quick little offline randomized dungeon. I hit random. I ended up going to Lamda Capricious Organ Market Scent, a level 49 Thunder area. And while I was running around in there, I actually ended up getting something interesting. That's why I'm not actually level 50. I'm still 49. I got something interesting and decided, you know what? No, let's share the rest of this journey with everyone else. So I was just data draining things and fighting things, and a couple new enemies I hadn't seen before. We ended up getting the Bloody Blades, which are pretty good compared to what we got right now. The best thing about them is there's Twin Darkness, Gale of Swords, and Thunder Dance, which are 3 different elements, which is awesome, and they're all level 2 abilities, which is really slick. I was really excited to get this weapon. And they have critical hit, but then I data drain the same enemy again, just, you know, for kicks. We got the level 24 rare blades here. So that's really exciting. So we got the rare twin blade weapon for this game from the top tier enemy. It has Gale of Swords, Thunder Coil, both level 2. Pretty sweet, different elements. I like that a lot. And then a level 1 water summon Marrows. That's skill drain. So we're gonna do that. Oh man, and they look pretty flippin' sweet too. Those big old like fish claws things. I know fish don't have claws. I mean, some of them do. Clawfish, those are terrifying. Okay, so you know what? I was hoping to hit level 50. I didn't hit level 50. I got these instead. I am perfectly happy with that. But before, you know what? Let's do this. Sorry, I am all over the place. I know. So we're just gonna disband. There's one last thing I want to do before we actually go to Net Slum. We've done it a handful of times. You should know what it is by now. It's fairly common throughout this particular game, .hack Mutation, to be doing this. We've been picking up a lot of these memories after story events, and I realize we haven't... Whoops, it'd be list. We haven't come back here and checked after running into the weird, glitched out, like, AI corrupt data thing that Leos deleted in front of us, and then used to threaten us. If you want to get deleted like him, then keep doing what you're doing. Leos is a jerk. So yeah, we're going to check here and see if we get another little memory cutscene thing from .hack sign.
If you both don't stop right there, then I won't be responsible for what happens next!
You go on ahead.
We meet again. Stand still!
Is this a player's memory left behind in the world as well? I wonder what they're doing now.
Cool. That was pretty sweet. So the Wave Master, who looked kind of derpy, looked like elk, that was Tsukasa. He's like the main... The story revolves around Tsukasa in .hack sign. He's the Wave Master who's like trapped in the game and can't log out. He's like, his mind is permanently stuck in the game. And then there was Krim, who's one of my favorite characters. He was the long arm. And then Sora, who was the twin blade that was like dancing around with him. Sora is a really, really interesting character. We will, oops. There we go. Silver Grunty, free SP. We'll be dealing with Sora and some of the other stuff from that anime. It crosses over and gets more integral to our storyline here. later on in some of the later volumes. Memory fragment. The key to overturning everything. A god that tries to reset this world. I don't like it. I have no intention of being the right-hand man for such a god. Presumably that's what led to them fighting. Zoro's pretty cool. He was a pretty big, nasty player killer. He was a PKer. He was a notorious PKer. He was really tough to pin down. He would just show up and kill people and betray friends and enemies and stuff all the time. But he also, like, helped people a lot, too. And that's why, like, people weren't sure when they could trust him, when he was going to stab him in the back. It was really interesting. And he kind of ties into some of the other stuff, as I mentioned. We'll deal with him, you know, episode 3, or volume 3, volume 4. It'll be a while, I think. Anyway, let's go do Net Slum stuff. We gotta figure out how to get into Net Slum. We don't really know how. We were given keywords by that bit of, like, corrupted data or whatever that Leos deleted. Who was I gonna bring along? Black Rose. This lineup should be pretty familiar to y'all by now. My favorite and best characters, and they're the ones involved in most of the story stuff too, I believe. Word lists. Lamda Pulsating Worst Core. Revealed by the Wandering AI Laird. Net Slum seems to be here? Maybe? Protected. I bet you we're going to need a virus core queue like the one that was just given to us by Balmung in the last episode. I love hacking gates. Oh, that's a unique one from a earlier data bug. F's and E's, these are just from data draining random crap, and then Q is the one that was given to us by Balmung. Hooray! We hacked a gate. By the way, I love that that's gate hacking version 2.0. If you go back and look at that screen at the top, it says gate hacking, like gate hacking UI version 2.0. Which is interesting. I'm curious to know what 1.0 looked like. Or if 1.0 was in the first game, and I just didn't realize that.
East, north, south, west, north. Gates to paradise will open.
How much you want to bet she's going to repeat it?
I guess not.
Nope. It's not a magic spell.
Don't smile and think.
Don't smile and think. That's a great line. Don't smile and think. Ooh, do we have grunty food around here? It would be Twilight Onions, I believe. Maybe grunt mints. Strengthen. I need my speed. Oh, marrows. Look at that. That's awesome. Also, did I ever equip the Geist Ring? Was that a thing I ever wanted to equip? How is our gear looking? Level 50. So level 50 gear is about what we should be wearing across the board. Thunder gloves. So we do... Wait. Geist Ring is light, so we want the Drain gloves. I kind of don't want the Drain gloves, but... we can vary our elements a little bit and get a lot more magical evasion. Oh, whoops. Keep checking. Time sandals, yeah, I'm not going to replace those ever. Okay. Grunty food? Grunty food? Ooh, Twilight Onions. I was right.
Twilight onion.
Okay. I am satisfied with what we have accomplished on the field here today. Let's go check out this dungeon. You gonna say it again?
East, north, south, west, north. Gates to paradise will open.
Yeah, I knew she was gonna say it a second time eventually. Let me write this down. east, north, southwest, north.
I guess not. Ah! I hate these things! You deal with it!
Somebody does not like video game puzzles. Ooh. That is an interesting looking dungeon layout.
East, north, southwest, north.
Oh, that's why.
Gates to paradise will open.
Oh god, are you gonna say this every time we go into one of these rooms? So, east. Yeah. North. South. West. Barrels. Crates. And then north. Hooray! I think we solved the puzzle. That was surprisingly not difficult. Was that it? Oh, now we're in the actual dungeon. Ah, of course.
Bearcat eggs.
Ooh, bearcat eggs. Okay. Harpy Queens. So this guy, this thing right here, the, what do you call it? Squidabod. They are immune to physical attacks. That's where I got my, my new weapon from. Speaking of which, let's Maros the Arc Prince here and see if we can just wreck this guy straight out. Ooh, it's like a giant ice shrimp fish thing. Holy crap. I'm just gonna pop that. Alright, we killed the one who will revive everybody else, so that's good. We need to use magic. Oh, and am I still on? I'm still in Union Battle. We should be on Wonder Battle. I have a new darkness ability that we can use against that guy. They're light elements, so they're weak to dark. It's also quite great. Oh man, we're dying so much. Why are we dying so much? I really want to kill the Harpy here. I'd love the day to drain the Harpy. Nope, we killed it. That's fine. Bouncer gloves. See if we can get another one of these, because that would be pretty slick. I would give that to, like, Moonstone or someone. Nope, more Bloody Blades, though. That's also good. First aid. Actually, you know what? Strengthen and Mistral will first aid. Alright, let's just wait here a moment and recover some of our SP. Let Mistral get over 100 before we go in. Alright. It was surprisingly quick. Oh, man. Okay. Well... let's kill the Arc Prince first. Oh, I love that ability. That is so cool. Yeah, okay, getting this darkness spell was a huge upgrade for me. Because I used to just have the 2 lightning spells, which made fighting these things just the worst. Because I had to basically rely on Mistral only to do damage. Oh man. Mistral, your spells are awesome. I am fairly certain we're not going to be able to clear out this dungeon, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not even going to attempt it. I just want to get to the... get out of here. I just want to get to Net Slums as quickly as possible. View. Oops, magic. Specifically against this thing. Although I can probably just wipe it out at this point. Alright. This is going well.
There, cat egg.
All things considered. I'm getting really sick of fighting these few enemies. Summon fire, that's awesome. Holy moly, these things hurt. How much does Maros do to you? It missed. Well, that answers that at least. Just gonna stick to letting Mistral do most of the damage. Storm. Ice spell. Okay, so we're getting some decent earth spells.
There, cat egg.
Oh, death. Oh. I think I managed to go the entire previous video without actually triggering any of those traps, so it was only a matter of time before I did something stupid like that again. Alright. I feel like we're probably approaching the boss room here. I'm assuming there's gonna be a boss room here. Ooh. Protect ring is useless. We'll toss you. This floor is very linear so far. Oh, damn it. We got Easter Rock. I don't think we've seen one of you before. Let's see if we can take out this guy first. 'Cause he's annoying. Wood. So that should actually be really effective against this guy. I need to internalize the new attack skills that I have. Because I haven't done that yet. Thunder Coil, which is great. And then Gale of Swords. I mean, they're both great. They're both super great. But I just gotta remember what elements I got. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just use a Fairy's Orb now that we finally have a fork in the road. This is a long floor. I'm actually not enjoying this too much. Nope, wrong thing. Nope, wrong thing again. I gotta... We're just not gonna do that anymore. Here, Gale of Swords. It's all just muscle memory, except my muscles are remembering the wrong things. Don't really care about any of the side room treasure stuff. Oops. Oh, look at that slowdown. There we go. Elemental critical. Oh, those are so satisfying when you land them. And everybody else just leveled up again, so are we all 50? We are. That's sweet. Probably should try data draining those guys. I don't know why that hasn't even occurred to me. Oh, treasure. More earth spells. Ice. So it's just giving us, like, whatever element it feels like? Has that been happening all along? I have not been paying enough attention to what we've been getting from those chests. Yeah, fire. Okay, so it's just giving us whatever element it feels like. Let's tell everyone to use skills. Let's get this guy. Nope. I was kind of hoping we'd get a chance to data drain it. That's okay. Alright. Come on, we gotta be approaching the end. Maybe? Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about how quickly we were able to kill these things, actually. Holy moly, those things hurt. So one thing that we haven't really talked much about in this game, or this franchise, is... I don't know. I mean, it's super old, it's super dated. I mean, that much is kind of obvious. It's a PS2 game, hence the crappy resolution and the poor quality textures and the weird, clunky controls that are just kind of odd. I mean, I'm using the L1 and R1 shoulder buttons to move the camera. That's just how I do that. Like, all the menus you have to go into to do anything, and the fact that I keep opening the damn trap chests. Like, the game, it hasn't aged the best. But I love the ideas behind it. I love a lot of what's going on here. How cool to be for, like, a modernized version of this game, you know, put your, like, be able to map skills to face buttons, rebalance the skills in the element system and whatnot. Make it so you can actually play with, you know, a mix of other humans and AI companions. I think that there's something there. I think there's something really cool. I love the keyword system. I don't know, maybe we talked about this. Oh, hello, my speed just ran out. Maybe we did talk about this a little bit back in the day, in a previous video. I don't recall. But another thing to note is how all the areas in the game are static. They're not randomly generated. If you use some of the keywords that I've randomly input, or like if you are playing the game yourself and you come to this particular dungeon, the floor layout will be the same. The monsters might be slightly randomized. I'm not positive. Let's data drain you. 8-key guardian. That sounds great. Thunder gloves are useless. What is the 8-key guardian? Ooh, it's an axe. Ooh, it's the rare axe. It's an ice axe. Or water axe. Whichever you prefer. I think making this kind of more roguelike-ish, randomly or procedurally generated levels, kind of vary up some of the rewards you can get from the GOT statues at the bottom. I think there's some really, really cool ideas here. This could make for a really cool modern game. If you add in a lot of modern sensibilities and UI improvements and better controls and all that stuff. Ooh, hello. Giant gorilla. And immune to physical... Holy crap, that hurt. Black Rose, you're going on first aid duty? As silly as that sounds. There we go. Data drain that. Virus Core F. Fan-freaking-tastic. That is not at all what I wanted from that. Alright, feeling like that's good enough. Oh, good. Another one. Actually, do we have any scrolls for wood spells? We have a few. Very few. Leviathan? My brain is translating that as Leviathan. Which means probably water themed. Ooh, heavy blade. Donku? Oriraku? Apcorv and critical hit. That is great. Hey, Black Rose. Guess what I got for you? Black Rose, do you want a new katana? What does your current weapon look like, actually? We looked at it in a while. Oh yeah, it's got the weird hole in the tip. There we go.
Yeah?
Forgot what my
What's
button
up?
was for a second there. Why don't you take one of these? I think you would like
You
it.
sure I can really have this? Thank you.
Oh, you have a lightsaber. You have a laser sword. You have like a phantom ghost sword. Purple energy. That is actually really cool looking. Does it leave like a trail behind it like my weapons do? Kind of? Yeah, you kind of have like a red trail behind yours. That's sweet. That's awesome. Ah, that's super good. Okay. We did it. We made it. There's going to be like a boss or something up ahead. Story, some sort of story thing, maybe. Something, I don't know. We've come a long way. And this has been a surprisingly long episode. That dungeon took a little bit longer than I thought it would. So... we're going to end it here, and we're going to go see what's on the other side of that mystery purple fog stuff on the next video. Thank you for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.